Welcome back, my people, to Siri Exposing. We are live. Now, Siri Exposing, what I like about Siri Exposing is that you have your freedom of speech. It's not like a radio program where they can cut you off. Siri Exposing, we say it how it is. And by evidence, we can show you what we are talking about. So it's not like a radio program where they can cut you off based on what you are saying. If they do not want to hear what you are saying, they can cut you off. Alright? Siri Exposing is not like this. You come and you express yourself, and we show what we're talking about, and this is what Siri Exposing is all about. No one can cut us off on Siri Exposing. We say what we have to say. And what I like about Siri Exposing channel is that you have a comment box. So you feel free to put whatever you feel like in the comment box, because this is how you can express yourself based on what we talk about and what we say. So that time there, everybody have the freedom to express themselves and respect each other point of view. So what I'm going to talk about now is that we have a pandemic right now, and it is well organized by radio program, by street talk, any means necessary so that people could get the vaccine. Well organized so that people could get the vaccine, which is a very good thing they are doing, right? To educate the people. So whoever wants it will take it, and who don't want it will not take it. But what I find is funny, after the passage of Hurricane Maria, Dominica got millions of dollars, and we never had a well organized program on the radio. We never had people walking and talking to people about their situation. Because after Hurricane Maria, if we had a well organized program on the radio asking people who their houses haven't yet to be covered to come forward, put down their names, send people and pass house to house and take people's names to ensure that the house is being covered, right? So we can see where money is concerned and where vaccine is concerned is two different methods. We still have people on the tarpaulins up till now. We still have people waiting for assistance up till now. How many years after Hurricane Maria? No strategy did not put in place in terms of keeping a constant program on the radio every day to call people to come forward. Your house haven't covered, come forward. Come, the finance is there. We have to repair your house for you. No. So this is the question I am asking myself. Why for when is money and when is vaccine? Why is two different method? Why is it two different method? So you can see there is a problem, because we still have people on the tarpaulin and nobody talks about it. The people who are on the radio talking about the vaccine, I never hear them on the radio talking about people who are on the tarpaulin. I never hear them. So what is the difference from the vaccine and somebody who are on the tarpaulin? To me, it comes to the same. It comes to the same thing. So I would like the people who are on radio, the doctors, different associations who are there talking about taking the vaccine, please ensure that from next week to go on the radio and continue the program by talking about the people who are on the tarpaulin. The people Hurricane Maria affected, and we got millions of dollars, and up till now, especially in Bagatelle, not one house the government have already rebuilt. All the foundations are there, not one house. So we need to expand on that, just like we're expanding on the vaccine program. I need to hear you all who are talking about the vaccine. I want to hear you all talking about the houses for the people and the people who are living on the tarpaulin. Let us balance it. Let us balance it for at least for 1 day, for 2 days, for 3 days. Let us balance it. Let us show the government that we have to ensure that people who are on the tarpaulin still, that they could get a roof over their head, and people who their houses have been broke down, that they could get their house rebuilt. Let us balance it. So we need to do contact tracing for people their houses is still under tarpaulin. Because that is the word right now, contact tracing. So we need to do contact tracing for people who are still living under tarpaulin, and for people who are still in a sad situation. We need to do that contact tracing. That is the word right now, contact tracing. So we're going to contact everybody who are under tarpaulin, and everybody who they're waiting for an assistance and haven't get any assistance after the passage of Hurricane Maria, when you got millions of dollars. So we have to do that contact tracing. Yeah, those people who are calling people phones for contact tracing, yeah, start to do that contact tracing too. Because when it comes to money or help, or not doing contact tracing, so we have to do contact tracing for all of them, not for one. So my people, I want to touch a little on the economy, because I've been thinking of Dominica economy for the longest while, and I'm just taking you back to the passage of Hurricane Maria to know. Okay, so I just want people to understand where we are based on the economy. Okay, so we have Rust left Dominica with 30% of our economy. We have, so what we have there, we know it's not really accurate. So just for us to understand. So Rust left Dominica with 30% of the economy. Now we have Kubuli with 1% of the economy, so that is 31%. We have restaurants 0.5%. And we have Rubies that are going to leave us in September with 5% of the economy. So what is happening in total, we have 31.5. So we have 36.5 of our economy have left us after the passage of Hurricane Maria. Okay? 36.5% have left us after the passage of Hurricane Maria. So in total, we have an economy of 63.5%. We have an economy of 63.5%. So when we had a full 100%, for an example, we had a full 100%, but from Maria, we end up with 63.5% of our economy. So this is where we are. This is our 100%. Our 100% is 63.5%. That is our 100%. What the government have created, what you see, what is new in the country to bring back at least 5% of what we have lost. So this is what we have to understand in the economy. So that is why the economy is so bad right now. But the figures, the percentage can lead you straight to the economy. So we haven't recovered. We haven't bring back anything that left us. Or any individual have created a factory, nothing, to replace all what we have lost after the passage of Hurricane Maria. So we are not doing better, and we are not getting better, because we still have rubies that are going to leave us in September, right? All these workers, truck drivers, all these people going to lose their work. So this is our 100% in Dominica right now, based on that simple calculation. This is our 100%. Our 100% is 63.5%, because we have lost 46.5% so far. Maybe more to come, because the curfew can add to it. So that is why we are in need of the people who burn the curfew. Maybe that little money that they will charge them next week might bring back a 0.5%, 0.1%. So that is why the government has to look for all means and ways to make any little 5 cents, 1 cent now. Because we have 36% of the economy that go down to the drain. Right? So when you're talking about we better than before, we are not better than before because we have 63.5%. For us to be better than before, we have to get back that 36%, 36.5%. We have to get it back to add to the 63%, and then we're moving on. But unless we don't get that 46%, we are not getting better. We are getting worse. So that is why I want to explain to the people around the world. That is where we are. Our 100% right now is 63.5%. This is our 100%. So this is where we are in Dominica. Yeah, so my people, this is all we have for today. And please wear a mask. Make sure you have hand sanitizer. You go and buy something in the shop, they give you change, spray the coins. So always keep spraying your hand. Make sure you put on your mask. Protect yourself, protect your family, and protect others. This is all we have for today, Siri Exposing Life.